Okay guys, welcome back. So where we left off was step 4, forms and events, and what we're going to do now is give users, well in this case us, the ability to add to-dos not from the console but directly from the user interface. So we're going to create an input field. I believe this lesson is pretty much all React, and then we'll mess a little bit with the create container, so that we can sort the items from newest to oldest instead of the other way around. But let's just get into creating a form. It's fairly simple. We're going to just go ahead and copy paste this form into our app.jsx file. So nope, there we go, and we'll put that right inside of the header. So we're gonna put that right here. Okay, let's clean this up a bit. Cool. Now let's go ahead and open up a localhost, and it looks like we've got an error, and I think this may have to do something with us not being done yet, or we haven't really imported React DOM. So let's keep going and see if we can figure out this error. So basically this is fairly simple. You're just creating a form. There's a function call called handle submit that we're going to be using when the user submits something. But in React, you basically create this event on submit or on click, and then you link it to a method that you create, which was handle submit, which we haven't created. And then you bind to the context of the function, which we did here. So let's go ahead and see what the next step is. Okay, yeah, create the method, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and just first import React DOM, because we're going to need that. Cool. And then we'll add our handle submit event, or handle submit method, I'm sorry, to the component. Now it's fairly simple. It's basically just inserting a task and giving it the properties that we want, etc., etc. Just basic React stuff. And actually, if you're kind of new to React, we've got to prevent the default to sort of keep the browser from doing the default action that it normally does of submitting. So we just call that in React, and it prevents it. So let's put this in here. Whoops, I didn't do paste. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Vim has its benefits. Okay, looks like we have a duplicate of this. Alright, now let me see. We may still need a few things. Okay, so we've got a form here. Blah blah blah. And it can be inserted. Let's see. Walk my unicorn. Boom, there it is. Now you'll notice that it gets added to the bottom of the list, which in a to-do list isn't that great, because obviously we want newer events or newer to-dos to be on the top because they're more recent. Eventually you can even create your to-do list and add dates to it. But for now, we're just going to sort that by adding a sort and created at property or option to the find call. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just take this whole thing so I don't have to find the place, and we'll delete this. You'll see how they differ. So you see that instead of, we're adding a sort call inside of as the second argument to this find, and we're setting the created at, which is the date property that we have, to -1, so that they show the newest ones first. Okay, so if we refresh, our things should have moved around. There we go. So walk my unicorn. Let's see what else. What else do I have to do today? I've got to build spaceship and feed crocodiles. Cool. So those are the things we have to do in order of when I have to do them, or in other words, the more recent ones coming up soon. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next section, which is updating and removing. Those are some Meteor methods. So finally we'll get to do some Meteor, and I'll see you there.